and welcome to this session. My name is Flavia Bwire. In this session, we want to talk about sales and customer management. As an enterprise, you want to know who your customers are, where do I want to sell, how do I want to sell, and we shall dive into contract farming. So by the end of this session, one should have learned how important it is for managing sales and customers, also understanding how contract farm works, its advantages and challenges to the farmer. Customer relationship management, we know that helps you manage the interaction between you and your current and future potential customers with the goal to improve your business relationship and maintain profitable business. The benefits of this include increasing of sales and profitability, because we really aim to sell, and anything that can improve our sales and profitability is the way to go. Reducing on costs, especially if I'm selling and I know where I'm selling, I can already work around it to make sure I do supply at a reduced cost. Increasing retention of customers, because as you relate well with them, you get to know what they want and you provide demand-driven products to them. Then also increasing your chances of interacting with these customers becomes very, very important. So when we talk about sales and customer relationship, we want you to understand who are your customers and who are your competitors. That is very, very important. Where and how do I attract them? What is important for good customer relation? Sales and customer relationship management implies knowing market, good quality products, proactive management of customer relations, all of it in one package. For example, I want us to dive into contract farming. What is contract farming? How does it work? And what opportunities and risks are involved when a farmer goes into contract farming? First of all, what is contract farming? We can define it as forward agreements specifying obligations of farmers and buyers as partners in business. So when a farmer goes into contract farming, they become partners with the buyers. Legally, farming contracts entail obligations to supply the specified volumes of products and the buyer to take off the goods as specified in the contract. Contract farming has advantages, and the arrangement is in two folds. On one side, farmers need to establish the market demand before they start production. That is a very big advantage to you as a farmer, because it avoids wastage and losses that come due to low prices when there is over or buffer production. Then also financial institutions can substantially reduce risks when lending to the farmer that is under contract arrangement, especially if the produce buyer pays directly to the financial institution. So that becomes an advantage to you as a farmer, in that to the financial institution, you become a very attractive customer for loans, because the risk of failing to recover the loans from you is highly reduced. So such arrangements do exist usually for seasonal loans, but could also be extended to investment loans if you create a good relationship with your financial institution. Advantages that a farmer can enjoy when they go into contract farming: it provides producers with reliable and stable market access. When you're producing with a stable market and you are assured of the market, you can calculate the volume of input, you can already calculate the income you anticipate to get, and we know that this is very important for proper planning. Stable income through higher yields and reduced losses. How do higher yields come? You may be able to practice better farming practices. Many times, depending on the contract, the buyers can even support you in providing some pesticides, quality seeds. So it becomes a very big advantage to both parties when you get the high yield. In terms of challenges, there are some challenges that may come with it. You have to fulfill your obligation as a supplier, even if the market prices are higher. And side selling is not allowed. So that may appear like a challenge, but with well-calculated moves, you can benefit from contract farming. We also realize that the decision-making autonomy also reduces because you may have to produce following the conditions of your buyer. A very good example we can give for contract farming happens in big plantations like the outgrowers schemes for sugarcane, where farmers grow for a specific buyer. Then unequal power relationships may also happen because the buyer may be much more powerful than you, the seller, and the buyer may be one with so many suppliers, and at some point you may be at his mercy. However, these challenges can be curbed. To reduce that unequal power distribution, the contracts should be very clear so that no party can change along the way.